The following podcast is rated G for Gammon. Please be aware it may contain some coarse language and is not suitable for children or gammon audiences.
Say true God.
Seriously? Say true God.
God. Always say true God.
Seriously? Say true God.
God. We're back. Say true God. Them yarns.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, or whatever you're celebrating as you're listening to this deadly podcast. This is the one and only, well, it was the one and only. Somebody tried to copy us, but you know, them, yeah.
Recording in progress.
It's on the thing now. There you go. And Sister Carly.
What up? Oh, brother, our last podcast episode for the year. A collective sigh. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Bro, we've done can I just say, we've done about 43 episodes out of 52
43.
weeks in a year.
That's not too bad.
For a first year,
Yeah, it's not too bad at all.
we really worked.
Considering all the things that were going on, you know, we had it's been an up and down year. So
It has.
I've got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Carly Stephanie Wallace.
No, that's not it. The last chance for the year.
Yeah.
Guess my middle name. Fail.
Well.
The-
We'll get it.
Okay, can I
We'll
give
get
you a
it.
clue for next year, which you'll probably forget by January? Can I give you a clue?
I'm not gonna remember it, but yeah.
Listeners, CJ is the nickname. Okay, there you go. He's looking up. He's looking to the right here, like he's never heard. He's hearing this for the first time. Meanwhile, my nickname has literally been CJ for how many decades now? Yeah,
That doesn't mean anything. I know plenty of people who've got something J and they got and not even a junior.
not
I used
even
to work
a junior.
I used to work with a lad named CJ, and his name was Clinton, and his middle name had nothing to do with J. He just liked the way CJ sounded.
It might have been Clinton Jocks. You don't know. Shout
I
out
got a
Clinton.
mate. I got a mate we call DC. His name's not D
Nope.
or C.
See? Well, I can confirm the middle name starts with the J. There you go.
That's
You got a red hot
That's-
guess for
I had
next.
about 8 letters to go before I got to J.
I know, not allowed to do it yet. So anyway, last week, brother, it's Christmas. By the time this goes out to the listeners, Merry Christmases, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever
Can I
you
just
say.
say, I love saying Merry Christmas because some segments of society are so melted into it has to be Merry Christmas, and they're being offended if they don't hear Merry Christmas. So I say Merry Christmas out loud as much as possible, and I write it every chance I get because I know it hurts their feelings. They're like, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, seriously?
It's crazy.
Brother, sister, sibling, like it's a great time of the year regardless of what you're saying. And I understand if you have religious beliefs or you have a culture where you think that, you know, your dominant culture needs to be followed to the T, but that ain't me.
What if it's not a Merry Christmas? What if it's not Merry? Okay?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
This is PC
Exactly.
culture. It's gone too far. This is why we have the segment Culture Killers. Okay?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Ah, get over it. Merry Christmas it is. Let's go with that. You know when I had to give one more dig to the Corys before I dip out of 2025. You know how Corys try to say
One more dig, just because
Just
you
one more
haven't had
dig.
enough this year. It's the last episode of this year.
It's one more little dig for the Corys. You know how they try to say Corey Christmas? No, it doesn't have the same ring. Yep, I've heard it.
Oh, come on
Corey
now.
Christmas, everyone. No, it doesn't have the same ring,
Look,
guys.
I will give them karaoke.
They
I
can
will
have
give
it.
them karaoke. That's fire. Like, I really like that.
Is it fire
but-
if every one of them just sing the same old karaoke songs though?
On a neon moon.
Every time. Oh, bless you, Corys.
Do New Zealanders say karaoke?
No,
That
I don't
sounds
think
cool, too.
so. They can just naturally sing. They don't have to pretend.
Yeah, that's right.
the-
Yeah, that's crazy how talented they are as a nation for singing
Sickening.
and dancing. Have you ever seen them dance? Them
Yeah.
the dance groups I have.
Yep. And just music
is
in
crazy.
general. Like, shout out to our
Because got a treaty.
Exactly. Shout out to our producer, our executive. I'm going to call him one of our executive producers, Courage, over there in New
Courage.
Zealand.
Get it, brother. Thank you.
Thank you
Merry
for the
Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Kiwi Christmas to you, whatever it is, Maori Christmas. See, that even
Moldy
sounds
Christmas.
better than
that
Korea
sounds
Christmas.
good too. Moldy Christmas.
Moldy Christmas. Shout out to Courage because he has done all of our segment audio this year. He's cut some episodes. He's listened to us for
Deleted all
hours.
my pauses.
Deleted. You have no idea, people. The pauses Aaron does like an elder on this show that no
I am
one
an
gets to
uncle.
hear. You're not.
I'm bold. I'm an uncle.
You're not. You're not there yet, champ. All right. I'm not calling you uncle yet, so therefore you're
I'm
not.
getting close. I'm getting close.
Until somebody else besides a child calls you uncle, you're not there yet, bub.
Hey, people call me uncle all the time.
Who's calling you uncle? No.
All these young mob. They're like, hey,
Wow.
uncle. I was like,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
No.
got no hair on my head. Like I know I look young in the face, but I got no hair, mate. So they see that they're like, oh, he must be an uncle.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting. You're not there yet. All right. So
No, I'm just saying.
if I let you go unedited, though, maybe people might start calling you
They'll be like, Aaron said,
Uncle Negus.
oh my goodness.
So yeah, got to give a big shout out to Courage for all his help this year on the podcast. So thanks for that, and shout out to all the listeners over in New Zealand. We do have listeners in New
Yes.
Zealand, in Norway. We've got listeners.
Norway?
Yeah, we've got listeners in America.
Wow.
We've had a big year on them yarns, and mostly the age group. Guess it.
I want to say 35 to 45.
That'd be about right. Yep, about our age group, a little bit lower, but you know, we've
30 to 50.
our youngest, I think, are maybe like an 18 situation, or maybe a little bit younger. But I'm just assuming that they're your children, the ones.
Yeah, I was about to say my kids listen to it, and their friends did follow us, but I don't know if they actually listened. They just followed.
If they're listening to us, that's a real issue, because
Yeah.
go and get out of a social life, guys. 64% of you are female listening to them yarns. Shout out to the
Awesome.
sisters. And 29.7% are male. And that's a good uptake, actually. Actually, that's just in the last 30 days. Let's go all time for this year. There we go. That's a little bit better. 65.6 female, 27% male. Non-binary, 3.5. Come on, the non-binaries. Where are you?
Shout out.
Non-specified 3.9. So shout out to our demographic. And yes, we have 1.3% from 0 to 17 years. That's your children.
Yes, that's
1.3.
That's my kids' friends. Shout out
Yep.
if you're still listening. Thank you
Yeah.
for sticking by.
And a big shout out to the 35 to 44-year-olds out there. Majority probably my family and friends. And the most listened country, obviously Australia. We've got New Zealand. We've got the United States, Norway, Netherlands, United Kingdom, Canada.
Wow.
Even down to we've had people in Italy, Denmark, Germany, Spain, Ireland, Brazil.
I was about
Man.
to say, wait, where did you travel this year? Did you just get all these things where you were traveling around, just listen to the podcast when you were there?
Well, maybe. And I also do have friends in those areas. So, you know, I do have a couple of friends from the floor days, from the floor.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
Yep.
that's right. Forget about that.
Who all live all in the places. So shout out to the floor crew. But what a big year for them yarns, hey? We've had a lot of listens, a lot of subscribers. It's been a bit of a journey. We started with Bodgy Audio. We got there.
We started in my laundry
In the
/
laundry.
studio. We've moved out to the office area.
We got
and
microphone stands, finally.
Microphone stands. We have,
Headphones that work.
Yes, that's right.
What else have we got? We got actual some like lights on this situation. There's
We got TikTok. We went TikTok. We
TikTok.
went crazy on TikTok.
We went to TikTok.
Jessica
We've got-
Malboy
yep,
TikTok went super viral, and people were like, "Hey,
still going, by the way.
people love Jessica Malboy."
We've got listeners and followers everywhere. So thanks for the support this year, and to everyone who shared us in their Spotify highlights. We got a lot of
Yeah, that was totally.
people messaging us and tagging us that we were one of their top listened podcasts of the year, which is really cool to see. Sometimes we just make this podcast and we don't know if people are listening or not, and then we get the feedback, or we miss a week and everyone's like, excuse me, where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think when you first said, "Hey, do you want to come on?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we'll be here for a little while." And
Yeah.
then 43 episodes later, I'm like, "Oh, that's right, we're still going." And
yeah.
despite your best efforts, you didn't get us cancelled.
Oh,
I mean, I thought we'd at least be
touch
cancelled.
wood. Touch
We'd at
wood.
least be cancelled in New South Wales by now. Like, there's no way.
Definitely. Well, I think
We
we're
knew the
definitely
map.
cancelled on TikTok. Like, that's a fact.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
People hate me. They love you, but don't like me because,
Yeah.
Because
I'm the funny one.
You're not.
Yeah.
It's because I have to cut out all your pauses. That's why. She's going to be a TikTok of you pausing.
Yeah. Just be like, if we added all the pauses together, one of those stats, if we added all of Aaron's pauses together, it's a 12-hour
It's a 12-hour show.
podcast of pauses.
Man, I am like at the end of this year, I am crawling, like I said a couple of weeks ago, for a holiday. So we are going to take like a couple of weeks break because your girl here is host, producer, uploader. What else do I do? Social media, like
Social media, PR, HR.
HR, promo girl. Aaron just
Promos.
rocks up every week, guys.
I'm just the pretty funny face that she brought in to get the 22% mouth.
I worked hard for that 27%. I can tell you right now. Oh my god! So we got him in. That's all that I care about. But yeah, bro, it's been a big year. I'm really grateful for the yarns we've had, and Courage is actually working on a bit of a highlight, so we might even drop that over the summer break.
Oh,
Of
yes.
some of the,
Thank you, Courage. That would be deadly.
Some of the little moments, but it's been a great first year of our Black Ass podcast, and I love all the yarns we've had. It's been mad.
Yeah. And shout out to the dogs. Yeah, they've played a special part in
They really have.
in our background coverage noise.
Remember when I used to try and hide them?
Yeah.
I'd turn my mic off and I'd try
Yeah.
to do all these things. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is my life. This is
It's a
it.
Black Ass podcast.
Yeah, exactly right. But Christmas, how's it looking? What are you doing? Do you have Christmas traditions?
Not really. So the father-in-law lives with us. He's 91. And he isn't super mobile, so we've just stayed home for the last however many years. And if people are able to come to us, they come to us, and if not, then they don't. So yeah, sometimes we have. We usually have around 10, 15 people. That's pretty standard. Sometimes gets up to 30 or whatever, but
This is at your
Yeah.
house.
at our house, yeah. So
I don't even
No
have
str-
30 people in my life anymore. You just, they're all just at your house on that day.
Yeah. Sometimes we've had that's not a usual one because a bunch of my family moved away. But yeah, we the door's always open. If you listen to this podcast, you got nothing to do, come around to our place. It's always too much food, and we got a pool, so that's usually why people want to come to our place as well. It's like, oh,
Fair enough.
it's nice, but yeah, no, like no traditions I can think of that are like crazy, like worth, like probably just as similar to everybody else is doing. Just eat food and
Yep.
go sleep when you got a food coma. How about
Right.
you?
So, for the last maybe 6 to 10 years, I have said no to going to anyone's house. Mm-hmm. I've had one kind of Christmas when my old housemate was living here, and it was just literally just her, me, and my brother. And that was as much of like any sort of Christmas catch up that I've done in probably 10 years. I've just said no. Most of my family all live in North Queensland. I've had my dad down here once or twice. That's a nightmare. I'll be quite honest with you. Now, before everyone
hilarious.
starts adding me, oh, you're just going to be so sad one day when you don't have your dad. What have I told you about my dad on this podcast? All right? He's a pest. He's standard. This is
love
okay.
it.
Can I tell you what my dad does when I
I'm
have
gonna
to?
buy him. I'm gonna buy him a present to come down this year, just so we got content for next year's
Right.
podcast.
It doesn't stop him from asking. Now the problem is like this time of the year with any kind of job I've had, I always kind of save up my leave for the end of the year. It's like something I can just do at the end of the year. I take my break and then I refresh. So come Christmas time, I really don't want to do very much. And it's too hard to kind of go away now with having dogs, finding dog sitters over the break. It's expensive. It's all those things. People go away. So I generally just stay home and just do nothing. And I try and
Yep.
recoup from the year I've had, fill my cup back up, I do some spring cleaning. I'm very boring over the summer holidays. I just want to be left alone. And I tell my dad this and my family every year. It does not stop my dad from trying to come down here. Every year. He's like, well, I'll come down for Christmas. I'm like, what have I told you about the Christmas thing? And we're not traditional like family anymore, but I think it's that generation of like, we've got to do something for Christmas. It's very Australian culture of like, we've got to do something, and Christmas is the time to be with everyone. For a neurodivergent person like me, I want to be away from everybody. Like, just leave me alone, okay? But I do realize I've had the FOMO of people's Christmas feeds the last few years. So now I go get my Christmas feed and I get like a little mini ham. Everything's mini for me, right?
Yep.
One person. I get a mini little ham and that'll last me like a couple of days, not weeks. I don't need weeks. I'm one person. Then I get some prawns, and then I generally get like a already made pavlova. Ta-da!
Yeah, nice.
Not pavlova. What is the thing? Trifle. I like trifle.
Trifle, yeah.
So I get one of those. I get some fruit, and then I literally have my Christmas feed by myself. Air conditioner, dogs, Netflix, aircon. The best. Mwah. No noise.
Yeah, that sounds like
Bliss. And no cooking.
I couldn't imagine. I think our Christmases now are small.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, it was me and my mum and my brother, and we'd either be at our family friends, the Corowers' house, and so they've got 4 kids themselves plus the 2 parents, or if it wasn't with them, there was some sort of other family gathering where it was just black fellas everywhere.
Yeah.
We were doing Cup Murrays, we were doing whatever, whatever you're doing at that time. But yeah, so even now, I'm like, our Christmases are really quiet comparatively, because it's just like a madhouse. Like it was.
Yeah. That was mine as well growing up. It was just combined with the cousins, combined with aunties and uncles, and then a big feed, everyone playing games. Like it was deadly fun. But as an adult, I'm like, I don't have children. I don't want to. Why am I buying presents for all of your kids? I don't get nothing back. Love yous. Don't want to see noisiness. The cooking as well, and the cleaning and the stress of who's hosting. It's like this societal expectation that we need to have a big Christmas. And don't get me wrong, it's lovely. But I've been there, done that. And I just, I'm at the years where
I don't know what
nah.
I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do when the kids grow up and they're like, got their own love lives and we're going over. I'll be like, oh.
Yeah. No, then you'll be looking to come to their house like my dad.
Yeah. I'll either do that, or I'm gonna my other dream, and this is not a dream that I want to have anytime soon, but I just want to pay somebody, like go to like Fiji or something.
Okay.
So they do all the food. I just walk in.
Yeah.
There's a bowl of prawns ready. There's beers over and next to the pool. That's my other idea. Either we're all sitting there eating food that nobody's prepared.
Yeah.
But I like the cooking. Like I like doing that sort of stuff. I like the madness.
You know
but
what?
I think that's a difference in our neurodivergence. Like I like the chaos, and I like the people.
The
I like all
and the company. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that's the energy thing for me. Whereas for you and a little bit for Mel, that's like that just drains your battery. Where I'm like,
bro,
yeah, this is cool. Like let's go. Like oh yeah, oh we messed up the pork. Oh well, we'll just do this. Like you just whatever.
Yeah. The other thing that I can't stand on Christmas is the get up. We've got to get up early because the kids need to open their presents. I hate waking up early. You get up early, you've got to open up the presents. And then there's nothing from like friggin' 6 a.m. till midday. You're starving. And then you get told you can't eat anything because we're having a big lunch. So then you're like, frig this. Can I just have some toast? Don't make toast. You're going to ruin. I'm making this big feed. This was always the growl, right?
Yeah.
And then if it's not that, we're going to have it in the late afternoon. It's not ready yet. The whole house smells delicious. You're not allowed to eat nothing from like 6 a.m. till at least 2 o'clock. And you're just waiting and then getting ordered around to do this, do that, make a big deal. Man, I have my little platter. And guess what? I don't have to wait till Christmas. I ate some ham before. That's right. It's like, no, we can't eat that. That's for Christmas Day. Guess what? I'm my own adult and I get to make the rules. I love that for me.
I love Christmas ham before Christmas. We've
Bro, it's the
we
best.
buy one here as well, and it's literally just the full thing just gets drilled. Like there's no, we buy one for Christmas Day. I don't
Yeah.
even eat it on Christmas Day, but we buy one before it, and it gets drilled, and then we get one after it, and then I don't eat the ham in the day because we still do all the, like I love having like roasts and
Yeah.
like I'd love to do a cut Murray, but my backyard's too rocky. So it came from that tradition of still doing like roasts
meat.
and cut Murrays and
Yeah.
stuff, hot meat. So I still like doing that. So I just smash all that. Like honestly, have maybe some potato bake, but it's literally just like pork, prawns.
You want all the meats.
I
Yeah.
want all the meats, all the protein, good ways,
Good ways.
and
Yeah.
then dessert, and then I'll worry about the salads and the
Things
the
later.
ham and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff as leftovers in the next few days.
Yeah, see, I like to have I want it because I see everyone's pictures, right, on Facebook and everyone uploads their little feeds and whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And last year, can I tell you, my black ass cousin,
Yeah,
far out, he let me down. So me and him were like, what are we going to do? Two little orphans down here. We didn't really have like anything going on. So I was like, well, why don't I come up to you? He lives at near Caboolture. And then I was going to pick him up. We just got to grab some like cold stuff and just
Yeah.
head up to the beach and have like cold feed, have a swim and just kick back. That's it. Like that's
Yeah,
the Christmas.
that's
I drop you
nice.
back and then thing. Sweet, yeah. And he's like, yeah, cuss, all goods. I got you. I'll get all the stuff from Costco. I said, do you want me to get some stuff? And then, no, it's fine. I'll get it. I said, well, how about I just get some like, cheese and stuff or I don't know, something like that.
Something.
Yep. No good. Night before, Christmas Eve, I get a text. Hey, Cuss, I got food poisoning. I went to my mates today and I'm sick as blah, blah, blah.
No, don't.
He was throwing up all night.
Oh no.
So guess who had no Christmas feed last year, bruh? Lip was hanging. Nyan.
No, IGA still open. Could
No.
have an IGA.
Nah,
Oh,
nothing was
Up
open.
here.
Brother,
They open up here. They
nothing.
don't shut. Nothing shuts IGAs on the Sunshine Coast. They're 365. They were open when it was flooding. We were flooded into our. our
IGA.
suburb.
Hustle.
IGA was still up. They were like people who didn't live in IGA were staying at people who lived locally's house because we couldn't get out. Like we were
Yeah.
literally flooded in. They're like, no, we're still open. We're still just come in.
Come in. If you can row a boat here, we're here.
What else we gonna do? Like
Far
we're
out.
all stuck in this little blah blah island. Might as well just come IGA.
Although I did do an IGA run once on a public holiday. I think it may have been like a New Year's or something. When I tell you the lineup was in
Yeah,
and
it's
out of the
wild.
store.
It's wild.
Ridiculous. So yeah, last year I let me down, my cousin. So this year I actually went today and I bought my little Christmas things.
Yep.
It's all set. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then I'm like, should I have some ham? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. It's Christmas. Then realize, no, I'm the boss of this house. I get to have some Christmas ham.
I love my own Christmas.
I'll have a prawn right now. And I'll do what I want. If I want trifle right now, I can have it. But that's my kind of like little tradition now. And I really love Christmas when there are kids around and it's special for kids, but I don't really have any kids around in my life anymore. They're all kind of grown up and there's a couple
yeah.
spread here and there, but yeah, that's it. But the hot meat thing, can I tell you what my dad does when he comes down? And this is why I don't get him down here, okay?
What happened?
This is what he does. So every year he begs to come down, and then anytime I have let him come down, I say to him, you can come down, but I'm not cooking. Like, I don't want to cook at Christmas. Too hot, man. It's like 35 degrees. I don't want to cook. Happy to get some prawns or just like make some salads, something like super easy. We can just have a little munch, but I'm not making a big feed, mate. Don't look around for roast. Don't look around for none of them things.
Yeah.
And he'll go, yep, okay, yep. And then it gets to the day and I go, well, I'm going to go and get some stuff for, like, I'm going to get some prawns and that. Well, you're going to get some roast or something? And I go, we had the convo, remember? We had that conversation. And I go, no, I don't want to cook. And he goes, well, I'll cook. What about one of those turkey things? You know, those little, so he's obsessed with these. Have you seen those prepackaged turkey rolls?
No.
They're like a loin roll. And
Oh,
you can
yeah.
get them like, they're like frozen. And they're actually really yum. Like I will give it to my dad. They're actually very yum. But again, it has to go in a hot oven for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And it's just like, then you can't just have that. You got to make a gravy, right? Mm-hmm. You can't just have that. You got to make roast potatoes, correct?
Yep. course.
All of the extra things that take time to prepare, cook, roast, heat. So I'm like, Dad, I don't want the cookie. Like, and he'll go, and I said, well, will you eat some prawns? No, I won't eat prawns. I'm allergic to them now. Okay, so then what else will you eat? Well, I'll eat some turkey if you get one of those and cook. So every year I get roped into cooking, and then he's literally tapping on my door at 6 a.m. Do you want me to put the roast on? Brother, it's 6 a.m. Get away. Absolute pest.
That's amazing.
And then he goes to sleep. He'll have the roast and it'll be like 10:30 when he'll just go back to sleep. I'm like, so you woke me up at 6 o'clock? We had the roast by 10:30. Now you're back in bed. Cheers for that. For what? Why couldn't we just do this on any other day? It makes no sense.
Yeah. I do have a bit of it. Like, I don't like the commercialization sort of stuff. I think that's crazy. But I do enjoy the coming together of people and that sort of stuff. So I'm willing to trade my views on capitalism for the chance to spend some time with loved ones. So
you're
that's
saying
that's my trade-off.
Santa's not real? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm not saying anything because there's some people around here might have ears that can hear what I'm saying. So
True. Well, I wish you and your family a very great Christmas, Merry Christmas, Moldy Christmas, all of those things. I hope you have a good day, and I want to see photos of your feed. I'll show photos of mine.
Yes.
My Christmas actually this year will be taken over by Stranger Things, which is dropping on Boxing Day. We've got 3 episodes before the last one on New Year's. So the end of this whole year is about Stranger Things for me.
Crazy finish to the year.
I'll be probably rocking in a chair at some point with the ending and it being finished. So that's my Christmas compared to you and your family, but I hope you guys have a really good one and everybody else out there.
Hope you enjoy your day with your turkey and your prawn.
No turkey. I'm not cooking, remember? I am making a potato salad, so I will be boiling potatoes. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Lovely. But yeah, and shout out to the listeners. If you hear this before Christmas, hope it's a safe one. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you enjoy the days off where you don't have to deal with people's BS because the rest of the world is shutting down for it.
And just one more tip. If you're sitting at a Christmas table with somebody you hate and they're doing and saying derogatory things or hateful things, just get up and leave. Grab a plate, cruise. You have my permission to do that.
Yeah. Throat punch, walk away.
Oh, it's the time of the year we tolerate people. But do we have to? Is my question. No, we don't. No. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Who are you gonna scrape? Or date? Or hate? Who are you gonna scrape? Or date? Or hate?
Oh my God, we haven't heard that for a while. Scrape, date, or
what a throwback.
hate. Some people probably have never heard it if you're a new listener to Them Yarns.
Correct. Because we haven't done that since I've been a part of the podcast because obviously my marital position means I can't really have those conversations unless it's part of a joke where Carly tries to make me have sleep with Tony Abbott or something, whatever that game was at the start of the episodes.
Oh my God. So for those that don't know, let's give you some context. Scrape, date or hate. It's a segment that we came up with previously before Aaron was the co-host. We had another co-host, Alicia. Shout out Alicia if she's listening. And then she moved out and so I had to find a new one. And here we go with Aaron. And it's been deadly this whole year. But Scrape, Date or Hate was actually a segment that we introduced, last year. And we haven't done it because
it was hilarious.
It was funny, man. We should bring it back.
When you to do it, but it's a bit different.
Come on, can we talk to the wifey about letting us do Scrape, Date or Hate? Surely.
I'll have a chat to her
after a year.
Yeah,
I've proved myself.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll have a chat over the Christmas holidays, and then see if we can bring it back.
Sounds like a Christmas table discussion
Christmas table
for me.
discussion. But I did want to have a chat about it, have a yarn about it, because and using it to talk about the year we've had, right? So this will be the last podcast for the year, and I was thinking, what's a way that we can reflect on the year in a different way? And Scrape, Date or Hate is hilarious, but I wanted to do it for our personal stuff, right? So if you're thinking about scrape, what's something that was really fun, but it's not going to last. It's more of a one-off. Maybe a two-off if they're good enough, but it's like that. And dating, obviously, something you want to take from 2025 or something that's amazing, and you want to keep that going in 2026. And then obviously hate. And we were laughing when we talked about this pre-podcast because you're like, what am I going to choose?
What am I going to date? What am I going to choose to date?
What are we going to do? So yes, it's a work in progress. So if it doesn't come off as good as we hope it does, we'll try again next year. But do you want to go first for the scrape? Or you want me to go first for the scrape?
Well,
because I've got mine already.
You got
because
yours.
of my idea.
Let's go. You go.
So for me, probably 2 weeks ago now, I was in New Zealand. I can't say that word.
Oh, Rotorua is the town.
Rotorua.
You mean? No, you're talking about Aotearoa. Is that
Aotearoa.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep getting mixed up, but anyway, New Zealand.
Yeah.
I was over there, and it was great. I don't like the weather. I do not like being cold. They said it was summer. I had a hoodie and a beanie on. So, beautiful, like absolutely one of the most beautiful places I've been in my life. But how people live there is beyond me. So for me, that's just a little chop chop. How you going? Wink, wink. Okay, I'm getting out of here because I couldn't live there. I'll go back. Might go back to North Island next time, but definitely a scrape for me for this year. Is amazing. Had a great time. Would not live there though.
Okay. For my scrape, by the way, I'd love to go to the South Island, and I will be going there at some point.
Beautiful. Like it's so beautiful.
New Zealand in general, sickening. I don't know if I could live there, like you said. Cost of living, weather, population. I don't know. All right, my scrape. I thought a little bit deeply into this, and I don't know if I'll keep dating with no intentions.
Oh,
yes.
There we go.
So, no, like if I'm going to go on a date at some point, I need to date with intention. I need to be like, either I'm dating to actually meet somebody or I'm dating for a feed. I don't know, but I've got to have some intent to date. Like I can't just go on dates anymore to mess around and just like, I don't know, I'll just go on it for the sake of it. And another scrape, I'm going to chuck in a second one. I'm also not going to just keep having long-term friendships or relationships with people if they no longer serve me. So, yeah.
Okay.
And I've ended a couple of friendships, long-term friendships this year, which I want to talk about in the new year around doing that and the process of that, because it is like a big chunk of your life. But I'm not doing I'm not going to just do half-assed kind of friendships or relationships anymore. I need people in my life that are like I want in my life and they want me to be in their life.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So are we going to do date or hate first?
I want to hear your hate.
Okay.
Let's finish on a positive note. I want to hear what your hate is.
What I hated this year and what I'm not taking into the new year is being in either mostly a career or a job that I don't like and fit into. And that is not who I like, my soul. Like I'm just working for the sake of working or saving money. I don't want to do that. It literally drains my soul. It's not fulfilling. It's not me. And I am not at my best self when I'm not in a job or career or project that I am not 110% in.
Yeah, that's totally.
What about you?
My hate for the year is the ever increasing influence of the algorithm on people becoming more conservative or more racist or more homophobic. So I've seen a few friends of mine spiral since COVID, and I think it's becoming more and more pronounced how ignorant and delusioned they are now. So, I still interact with them for sport or for other things, but it's been a really noticeable change in some of these individuals, how they've changed. And I get it. We always make jokes about how do you know your Facebook friends, because they're still friends from high school and are all racist. But I think this has been a noticeable change in maybe a 5-year period where I've seen people go from union members and blah blah blahs to like want to be alpha male, want to be all this sort of stuff. And so I think that's something I'm going to talk about in a podcast that I want to do just with me talking to other men. But that's the thing that I think I hate the most, is just seeing the effect of what these algorithms are doing. And it's an intentional thing from social media companies. So that's my biggest hate, I think, for 2025.
That's a big one. Yep, agreed. I almost got into a fight with one of your Facebook friends the other day in the comment section. I looked at it and I was like, do I have time for this argument? And I was like, nah, I'm just going to go and chill out in the aircon instead.
Yeah.
And cool down. But I know what you mean. I definitely have people on mine that are like that. Hence I'm not doing friendships anymore that no longer align with me.
Yeah. And so that's probably a semi-date /hate is I'm not worried about those friendships anymore. Like, I'm just saying it straight, and I've always been a pretty straight talker.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, but now I'm like,
nah.
if you're a dumbass, I'm going to call you a dumbass.
You really are an elder.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm in the uncle stage now. Like,
hard out.
Yeah. Some of these lads like, I'm like, that's disrespectful. I'm like, well, that's how it is.
Yep. No, it is what it is. All right. What's your date then? Something that you are going to take into the new year, or that you've loved from this year?
This is one of the biggest highlights of 2025. And if anybody knows me, this is not a surprise, but I was flicking through my Instagram. I was like, I don't want to miss anything. And then I saw a video of me screaming to the sky.
Yeah.
I was like, that's right. The mighty Brisbane Broncos. We won the NRL Grand Final. I was there live for it. So it's a double up for me. Obviously, I would love them to win every year. That's not going to happen. But one of the things that made it special was the fact that I had 2 mates with me as well.
Shout out Shifty. Hey,
shout
got
out
in.
Shifty.
Got in before you. It's my Ravenso brother.
Ravenso brother. I'm seeing him tomorrow. But yeah, like just having mates there alongside me as part of that, I think was, made it an even better experience. So, that's the thing I'm going to take some time out for is, and I do it pretty regularly, but making sure I'm having a bit of a social life with my friends, not getting caught up in the, in the business side of things. I do work a lot. I have 2 or 3 jobs, as well as doing whatever else with the kids. So it was good just to get away and be in that space. But yeah, the mighty Brisbane Broncos, 2025 NRL champions, will be world champions next year, and hopefully we can go back to the finals again. So that's the cusp of things I want to take into 2026. That's the vibe, the karma, the energy I'm put into there. But the main thing is, making sure I'm spending some time with friends and loved ones.
Nice. My date out of the scrape, date and hate is travel. I absolutely loved my 40th. That was the highlight for me, traveling Europe in the UK, getting to see where my dad's from. I mean, the men in Italy and Greece. I mean,
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, you know what I'm saying? That just to look at was a good time. So the whole trip was just amazing. And just to travel, just to like be out in the world, and your world view just gets so big. That is cliche of like, you don't really know until you go outside your own country and see how big the world is and how different everybody is and where your place is in the world. It really like makes you grateful for the things that you have when you come back.
Yes.
But yeah, I absolutely love travel, and I wanna do more of it next year. I wanna do all of it. So that was a highlight for me, definitely.
Yeah, I forgot that you turned 40 this year. Old gummer now.
Oh yeah, 40. Yep, turning 40. I don't know if that was a highlight. I don't know about that. Everything's gone downhill.
I meant the trip connected to it, not that you're turning 40. But yeah,
can I also
Feels like
add
so long ago.
one of the hates for this year? I got asthma again after like 20
Oh,
years.
don't. Well, how?
Like out of nowhere, I got asthma again since I was like 15. I went turn 40 and get asthma again. Love that for me.
See, because you've been vaping secretly.
I
vaping.
don't vape. What are you talking about? Shout out Courage, he's a vapor. He's going to hate me for saying that because he tries
Oh
to keep
no,
it secret.
Courage! How are you going to do that, brother?
I know. Tell him, brah. Tell him give up all the time. Don't listen, talk. But yeah, that's that's probably it for me. The travel was a real highlight. And I really can't think of. Oh, spending time with my nephew this year was really special. There's lots of little things along the way, but
Yeah,
man, got to be grateful for the small things, right? Every single time.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of really cool family things that happened this year that I absolutely love. But I think I'm always here with them, so hopefully that continues to remain the case, and then I can make some time outside of that space for the other people.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's look back at 2025, some of the things that happened this year. And I asked Uncle Chatty, Uncle Chatty, the last time this year, what are the big headline-making things of 2025? The top 15 things. So number 15, I'll go number 15 counting down. Shall we do that?
Okay, all right.
Number 15 was global burnout became the mood. So
Yeah,
Everyone
I
had
saw
a bit of
something
a-
about that too, like
Yep.
burnout becoming an identity.
yes, well, welcome to my normal. It's only been my like 40 years of ADHD.
Yeah,
Mental health strain, exhaustion, doom fatigue became very widely discussed and deeply felt. I reckon.
yeah. I think for me, linked to that, talking about working, multiple roles, but like hustle culture is like dying a really quick death. It was started to be slow, but now people are like, why am I working 20 hours a day? Blah, 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 blah. And there's some people who do it. Some people have the neurodiversity to be able to focus like that. And that's how they can do the hyper focus stuff. But a lot of people are like, you know what? We really got fooled into thinking that if we busted our Carlies, 5-6 days a week, do all this, we would have a house, we would have a car, we would
Yeah.
have all this stuff. But that's not how it works anymore. So people are like, why am I busting my chops
Yep.
for not getting the reward that my parents' generation got?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've really seen that as a it's a really massive thing now. Yeah, you're right.
It's huge, especially it's nobody's exempt from it except for probably the 1%ers who are billionaires and aristocrats who have got everything. But the normal people around the world, everyone's feeling it. I don't think it really matters what country you come from. There's so much upheaval in the world that everyone's just felt that burnout and the working so hard. And now we're often, like you said, working 2-3 jobs or have side hustles. I have this, like, it's not just the job, and the money, can afford the things and that's it. Like, the burnout is real. So, that's been a big one. Number 14, I guess, goes with this one. Housing crisis has become a political flashpoint. So obviously tent cities, man, here in Brisbane and right around Australia, so many people homeless, and I'm a single person renting. My rent has gone up crazy.
Through the roof.
It's going up even more crazy next year, and trying to think of how you pay for that. And then if you don't stay here, do you move and possibly be homeless because of the housing crisis? Everyone's lining up for rent. You can't buy because the markets are flooded and everything is just crazy expensive to buy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's wild times.
Yeah, it's like it's affecting everyone. And I'm one of the lucky ones who have, a pretty good income compared to a lot of other people and what I've had in the past. So it's been really heavy, and it's one of the main stresses. Like, I know for me, it's on my brain every other day, and everyone that I know. So
Yeah.
And
it's
mortgages
even like,
and-
yeah. I was speaking to some families about it too, like the worst thing about the housing crisis is like the options that we used to have just aren't there anymore, right? So it's like, hopefully we can find some. So on the Sunshine Coast, I think we're like below 1% now vacancy. Like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like,
there's
if
nothing.
so if somebody decides they're going to sell, then you don't have a choice. he's got to hope that they're going to be a renter as well, not somebody who's trying to find a house.
Yep.
And, like, so I'm close to Nambour, and if you don't know where Nambour is, it used to get a really bad rap for being like the ghetto of the Sunshine Coast, but the ghetto of the Sunshine Coast is still much nicer than most places in Australia. And, we've got like multiple tent cities there now.
Yeah.
It's just an ever-growing, issue that is becoming so much more visible that people you can't ignore it.
No.
Like you used to be able to ignore it because homeless people used to sleep on couches or under bridges.
Yep.
But now they're like, you know what? I'm homeless.
I'm
And
gonna.
I'm gonna be where I'm comfortable. And I'm gonna put my tent here. And
Yep.
It's near the toilets and it's near the lights, and that's where I'm gonna be. And if you don't like it, too bad. I'm homeless. So what you think I care about what you think right now? Like
And nobody's exempt from it. It can happen to anybody at any time, and that's the stress of all of it.
yeah, there's fully employed people who are homeless.
Yeah, and with families living in these conditions, it's really hectic. And people not having the autonomy to leave home or live their lives in the way that they want because I don't really necessarily want to live with somebody else, but I'm probably gonna have to get another housemate. Like these are the realities of like just trying to get by. So, yep, that's a big one. So, the housing crisis. And then there was number 13 was entertainment and celebrity chaos. So,
We cancelled Kanye.
Kanye was cancelled, bless him. But did we cancel him or did he cancel? I feel like he
He
cancelled
cancelled
him.
himself.
He's cancelled himself, the fool. But then you also had the Taylor Swift got engaged. That was a big thing this year.
I didn't notice that. But
Remember? That was
Yeah.
like everyone was losing their mind because Taylor bloody got engaged to old mate Travis. By the way, was Travis he was with a black woman before her.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. And he kind of like molds himself to the woman. Did you know?
Oh.
Have you seen this? Like
I honestly have. Like, I know that he plays
Yeah.
in the NFL, but
yeah.
I don't really pay much. I'm not a Swiftie, sorry.
Neither am I. But when Travis used to date a black woman, brother was looking
was
like
black.
a brother. Like he used to wear the caps a certain way. He used to dress a certain way. He has like very different style with the black woman. Next minute was with Swiftie, and he's the whitest of the white boys again. Don't come for
I
me,
think-
Swifties. It's
but
just
isn't-
facts.
But isn't that was like a trend, right? Like black women, like the black women glow up. So
Yeah.
like when people date black women, like they're showing like
Yep.
what they used to look like and then what they look like after. Like I don't actually know what the term was, but let's just say black woman glow up.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that's what happened. She just glowed him up, and then he lost it when
100%.
he went white back.
White back. And then obviously like the big news in the thing, like the Pope passed away. That was pretty big.
I forgot about that.
I was there when the Pope
Yeah,
passed
that's right.
away.
You were there. That's right. How could
in
you
Italy.
can't forget you were there on holidays. That's crazy.
Bloody Antichrist. I was there. Sorry, I didn't do anything. Let me just put that on the record. I was in Sardinia and then went back to Rome. So yeah, that was a big thing that happens. Obviously, new popes, like the big year this year for the old celebrities. What else happened this year? We also had, it says here, youth-led movements. Gen
This
Z.
is what number are we on? Sorry.
Number 12.
Number 12,
Gen
youth-led
Z and
movements.
young activists drove protests, strikes, and online campaigns around justice, climate, and governance.
Yeah, I think that's been a pretty common thing though now. Like I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's not the 12th thing, but I'm not surprised by that. I think that's pretty common now because of social media and people becoming, able to find out different information and
Yeah.
wanting to be more active. So that's pretty cool.
And using TikTok and platforms to unionize, I guess, for their little whatever the message
Whatever
is.
they're doing, yeah.
Driving that. So good on the young people. Number 11, misinformation went mainstream.
Oh,
so
yeah.
AI was a
They're in trouble.
huge part of 2025.
We are in danger.
I started the year not even trusting AI. Like I was just like, nah, I'll probably never use that. And now I use it. Like I was looking around for it today, like looking to get it to do something for me in the workplace, which I use. But I was like, I like in the so I used another platform and I was like, I wonder if this has got AI inbuilt. I wonder if it can summarize like my notes for me and blah, blah, blah. Like, this is how I'm thinking in my brain. I'm looking around for like an AI feature within the platform.
Yeah.
And like that is like, if you would have asked me at the start of the year, like if I'm
Yeah.
trying to get AI to just do these quick things for me and crazy.
Let's lock in an AI podcast in 2026. We gotta.
Yep. I've converted a few people to it and it's good and bad. Trust me.
Yeah.
Again, when I die, Nagus, one day, you or
Clear it.
someone need to have to come and clear that shit because
Sorry, I got your sister.
the things I look up, it's literally the worst thing for an ADHD brain because whatever I think in my head, I ask old chatty. Straight away, I get the answer. Dangerous. Okay, so that was that. Health breakthroughs, new long-acting HIV prevention treatments.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, improved malaria and tuberculosis interventions, advances in cancer detection. So that it didn't trend, but it was a big thing at number 10. Number 9, space had a big year.
Space did have a big year.
Yeah, remember when Katy Perry and that went?
Oh my goodness! Remember when they thought it was going to do something for women? Like, wait, you're sending some rich white women up into
Why
space.
did that happen?
And that's supposed to be because it's supposed to be like women empowerment.
Where's
That's
my
what it was
ticket then?
about. No, that's what I'm saying to you. They're like, this is going to change the game for women. I'm like,
But women
send
have been in
Katy
space.
Perry's- yeah, but sending Katy Perry into space, it just shows privilege, not
Right?
that women are, like.
And didn't
yeah.
she do something dumb when she was up there or she came down and she said something? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, of course she did. But it was dumb.
The celebrities this year that I've looked and gone, Nicki Minaj being the most recent. Brother. Ugh. Brother. Ugh.
Talk about trying to. Anyway, I don't want to get sued.
Right. Although, if Nikki's listening to this podcast, we've made it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then culture wars. Number 8, culture wars entered the workplace. So corporations quietly dropping the pride logos, the DE and I, so your diversity and inclusion kind of plans and roles started to cut and become like restructured things. Workers speaking out about inclusion being treated as optional. So the shift
that was,
and all of
That was more in the US, I think. Like,
I don't know. I was
there
working in the I was working in the corporate space at the time, and the amount of like slowly kind of integration of things of like you're all just one, and we're just going to put you in this bucket, and no one's any different anymore. That
Yeah,
definitely happened. There was definitely
ours amped
yeah,
up, so that was good. But
Yeah.
yeah.
because you worked for the government, and they're too scared.
No, I don't work for the government, actually. We're an independent body.
Well,
Thank you very much.
Same. No going. But it's true. Like people just started to really filter that out and not really care about it as much anymore. But then the young people, thankfully, came through, started speaking up. Number 7, big tech got bigger. More AI-focused companies making record profits. Tech CEOs gaining political influence. Government struggling to regulate platforms effectively. True. Very, very
100%.
true. The biggest concern is like how fast AI is compared to workplaces and crime, especially. Like there's a lot going on. So AI definitely took over 2025. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, it was definitely the turning point in the space.
Huge. And I use it every day now, and I hate that I do, but here we are. Number 6, mass protests went global. Pro-Palestine marches across cities. Climate protests, anti-corruption protests led by young people again. Yeah, the young people.
Yes.
And then cost of living crisis deepened. Again, comes down to inflation, all of that. Food, more people needing food banks, needing support.
Yeah. That was one of the I can't remember where I saw it. It must have been ABC. Watch ABC. Shout out ABC.
Oh, I watch ABC. Nerds.
On the news, and they were talking about so these food bank people would like, well, who's your like usual customer? And they're like, what do you mean? They're like, they're like, oh no, there is no usual customer anymore. They're like, we have people in BMWs driving up asking for food things because they're at, they're living way above their means and they don't have any food for their kids.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like that's just amazing to think.
Yeah.
You know, we've hit a place in time where, you know, it's become a necessity part of life for a large number of people now to need donations to
Yeah.
make it through the week or the month.
Yeah. It's hectic. And there's no shame in it. There's no shame in asking for help if you need it.
No, definitely not.
So also remember the tariffs? This year was a huge thing. We all forgot about the tariffs. Bloody Trump put the tariffs on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Poor
god.
US citizens can't forget the tariffs. They're getting drilled over there.
They're getting smashed. Number 2, obviously the wars and ongoing conflicts was the second biggest, most talked about thing in the world. It should be the first thing, but it should be the first thing. The Israel-Gaza conflict, also Russia-Ukraine war. Just that is still ongoing. Obviously, we're still seeing the effects of that. So that was number 2. Number 1, most talked about thing for this year, 2025. Have a guess.
I thought it was going to be the war. I mean, other than any other thing I could think of would be the orange clown.
The orange clown. It's Donald Trump's return to the U.S. presidency. And he's literally only been there not even a year.
And that's what's scary.
Man, I to speak about it, the best person to talk about this was if you've seen the new Dave Chappelle comedy show on Netflix, and he said we're going to wait out this orange clown, basically.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was totally.
Yeah, Trump, number 1 most talked about thing, and I guess the number 1 thing that's influencing the world as the leader of the free world. It's very scary, but who knows what 2026 is going to bring.
And it is a really great point to think about how much he's influenced the world. So in Australia, in Canada, we saw like a really big reaction to the opposite of him.
Yeah.
You know, like people like saw how badly he was going. They're like, wow, what are we doing? Like we can't do that. And so it's going to be really interesting to see, you know, it's only, like you said, it's not even been a year yet. And politicians are already, you know, reacting. And then you get these random little like, oh, everybody loves Pauline for PM. But the reality is like that angry, you know, ignorant vote can't be the same in places like Australia or New Zealand or Canada and stuff, because we don't have the same political system. And it's going to be really interesting for me and for you, you know, as political nerds, just to see how much worse the US gets. So they're heading into a recession. You know, this time next year we're probably talking about how he led the world into a recession. But like what that means across the world politically, when people are like, wait a minute, this is the guy that we want to try have our own version of. Like it just makes no sense. So I'm pretty concerned about 2026 financially, not for me as an individual, but just the way things are going. But be interesting to see how we go.
Well, it affects everyone. Whatever happens globally with the finance, we don't think it affects us, but then it filters down in tariffs and then in inflation and all the things, and then it filters down to us on the ground as just people and trying to live. So
that's right.
Hopefully something gives. I feel like it's just been going, and every other week we're like, we got to bring the inflation down. We've got to do this before this happens, and it just something's got to give, man. And I think that's going to win the election for whoever is next in Australia and around the world. It doesn't matter what country you come from. People are we just want to be able to like afford to stay alive. And have a roof over our heads.
And I think that's what I mean. I think there's going to be a few shake-ups politically around the world if the US does lead the world into a recession, what that looks like when people like, we thought that this was the thing to do. And now we see that this is the worst idea. Like we need to be, taxing the beep out of CEOs because they're making way too much money and not doing enough. Because if they were good at their job, we wouldn't be in a recession right now.
And I think there's a bit of a deeper conversation around how Australia has changed. Not changing, how it has changed. So we obviously saw the recent Bondi attacks and how people are saying, oh, it's changing. No, it has changed. This is our norm now. We've had like separate terrorist attacks now for the last 15 years. This is our reality. Those things stem from political views, unrest, even down to, social economics and all of those things. Like, this is the country that we are creating. We have to take a hard look at, I think, a lot of reviewing of how we're running this country, who's running this country, the culture of who we want to be and keeping safe and all the rest of it. It's going to be a very interesting year next year. I'm kind of scared because this year was really hard. I know for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people as well. So I can't imagine how it's going to be next year. Hopefully it's going to be some joyous moments in there amongst the hard times. That's what we're hoping for.
And I think that's as sad as it is, this is a great time to be a comedian. It's a great time to, be able to look at things and turn into a laugh. And I think that's one of the things I've appreciated about this podcast is, we do have some pretty serious discussions, but we also talk stupid. So we'll do our best to keep doing that in 2020.
Yes, we will. And on that note, have a brilliant new year, brother, and everybody listening. Thank you so much to everybody who has either left us a message, a comment, listened, streamed, sent me a message at midnight saying you've listened to us, wherever you listen, your cars, your houses, on your walks, at the gym, while you're telling your kids to make their breakfast, however and wherever you've listened to them yarns in 2025. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the new year.
Yeah, a special shout out to you, sis, for all the hard work you're doing to make this dream come alive. Me and the listeners appreciate you.
Cheers,
I hope you have a great holiday season, great Merry Christmas and whatever else you want to call it. And we'll see you in 2026.
I do have to quickly say, I should have said my joy moment. My date has been the podcast.
Oh, yes.
Hey, it's the date for 2025.
Right.
There you go. Let's end it on that. Good on them, yarns. All right, we'll see you in the next year, brother.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well.
Sexual.